It's really amazing how people do not see. NRM is a very powerful force. I don't know how anybody thinks you can play around with it. We are very soft, we use soft methods, we never force anybody, we always talk. I am like a pastor, preaching. You pray, you are going to go to heaven. But they don't know, I don't know why they forget that we have got a lot of capacity, a lot of power, which we shall use if necessary. I really can't get it. Because these corrupt people insult our heroes. The other day, we were in Mpenja celebrating Heroes Day. Now those heroes there in Mpenja, we were told there were 250 skulls of dead people. They are there in just that video. Now, in the whole of Uganda, we lost 800,000 people killed. 800,000. In Luero, we gathered 30,000 skulls. There were 70,000. So, this sacrifice, that's how you are here, you fellows. Excellency President, Excellency Vice President, Right Honorable this, Right Honorable that, His Lordship this, all those powerful people, Honorable, I don't know what, they are all here. On the blood of our people.
59 dirham.
You had the money when in Kenya they were speaking about a casino.
15,
I borrowed
49
that.
dirham.
This and that.
What's like before?
49 only, 49 I have to pay.
This guy for you?
But you come,
Is my friend?
you get a chance
Money,
to
I'll give you cash.
leave.
ADCB.
Instead of helping people, now you start
It's
taking
open.
away the rich which could help them.
Which bank do you use?
This is really amazing.
Huh?
Secret card.
What is
They want the office gift one.
Now, in so doing, you delegitimize
Only for salary this one.
yourselves.
Why don't you open an account and you send to HR?
Because the
Open an
citizens are
ADCB account,
doing
then
that.
send to HR.
When they see that
You're not
you are
tired of going
honest,
to receive the
they
salary
just
from
leave you.
Insali every time. No need.
No, it's not
But
for
one
salary.
day,
They give a better one.
they will
It's
get
not
a chance to
but,
abandon you.
This one you can see the
That's what
app
happened in
also.
the groups we
Ah,
have
you
here.
use this one, this new app.
The name is nice.
When we get independence, all
Yes, I
those
know.
young people, all young people,
Then it's wireless house, tapping.
Mutesa was 39 years old,
Usually they
Obote was
have
35,
I need 50 dirham now. Borrow me 50 dirham.
Kapogle was 26 years old. They were all young people. Ibingira, Lecture, they were 28, they were all young people.
50 dirham, 50 dirham, 50
Uganda
dirham.
was in
50
their
dirham,
hands.
50 dirham, 50
Just free
dirham.
gift. But
Right.
see what happened. Amin was 39, he was a young man. I was like their smaller brother, I was 18 that time myself. That's why I know all of them very well. But you could see how those young people messed themselves up. And how they ended up. They lost legitimacy. So when we came on the scene, we had studied all this. And we could not afford this. Now, at that time, what we dealt with was the misbehavior of the army. Because that was one of the biggest problems at that time. The army Nantagambako. They have their word, these were native hours. Nantagambako. I don't know how you translate that. How do you translate it in English?
Abatagambako.
The untouchable.
Museven muyayi.
The army was untouchable.
Museven muyayi.
But the Flonasa said no. For us, we can build a disciplined army. And we started. And the army was disciplined. Then in Semito, 1982, two of our drunk boys went to the village and killed 3 villagers near Semito. One of the boys was called Zabroni. So they killed people in Semito. Oh, that was really the boundary. Whether NRA was survive or be written off by the people. So we arrested these people, these boys. Zabroni, he was actually a good boy, but he fond of drinking. I didn't know him well, but I had not heard anything very bad about him. So we tried them, and the case came to the High Command. The other day, the right honorable speaker was telling me, former speaker, which of course I was for 10 years. But I was also the Chief Justice some time ago. So, in the High Command, we had somebody who had studied law at Makerere, a man called Jim Reyes. Then he told us in the meeting that, you see, what killed the people in Semito, Mulule, the place is called Mulule. What killed the people in Mulule was not Zabroni. It was the beer inside Zabroni. So what do we do now? How do we separate the beer from Zabroni? Because Zabroni was it. And that was the end of all this group. UFM of Kaira, whether they were talking to Uganda, or they were in those things. The one age could not listen, because they had seen Amazima. These are the people with the truth. So therefore, I want you people, especially the Africans, I'm very glad CJ is now talking of the alternative justice, which is really the indigenous justice. Because the justice of the weeds and all that, when you sit there, some of it is, for instance, with the African people, the problem of murder. You kill my brother, I must revenge. I'm a bit bound to revenge or quarrel. Because if I don't, the spirits will kill you and my brother. My brother's spirit, for whom I do not revenge, will go against me. So the only way you can escape the revenge is of Karaba. You go back, and for the Africans, we have got restorative justice. It can be punitive, retributive, but it is also provided for restorative. To say, okay, please, don't revenge me. Let's sit down. One of our people killed your brother. Let us solve this. Like for instance, I still have a debt with the clan of the late Cardinal Bengola Machudweg. You remember he was killed by our soldier. I must make peace with the clan on behalf of the army. I must make peace with the clan. Otherwise, they will just keep quiet. You are powerful, you are president, excellency, what? Yes. But they will never forget. They will never forget. So, when I went there, I said we are going to do, the Wanyankore called it Okarawa. So, murder, rape, that is an unforgivable sin. It must be sorted out, it must be fully accountable. Other things like fighting in the bar, what? Corruption now. Corruption is very dangerous. And don't involve me in your struggles with the commissioners and so on. Those are another matter. But corruption. So these three, murder, rape, must be fully accounted for and promptly. So therefore, we should be very careful with some of these concepts. Some of them foreign, but some of them distorted. Like bail. You emphasize bail. Why do you emphasize bail? Why don't you emphasize trial so that we get the truth? That's what you should emphasize. Because when you talk of bail, you are praying in the hands of the enemy. The Wanyankore will say, "Akarareke nikimwe yagala." When the Wanyankore said that, we are finished. He spent one night and came back. There was nothing, in other words. So you will not see your justice. You will talk in justice that freedom in the constitution, what? That's not, that's a foreign concept. It's not our concept. Our concept is akabokeiva kehoni gwengegwako. A dog that steals goes with its back. So you must handle it quickly and decisively. Those concepts are very dangerous because they separate us from the people. There is another one which says, I can come to court and keep quiet. Really? But I keep quiet. Because I'm going to say, he is a thief, he has nothing to say. So I don't know how those people develop those concepts. But please, here we should deal with our situation. Like we dealt with the issue of Zabron. That's how the NRA was said. Otherwise, we would have been finished. The Ugandan people would have lost confidence in us, and it would have been very difficult to recover. Because there we had a chance to show who we were, and we did it. And that's how the NRA was built up. So the NRA of today, please. First of all, I'm surprised that really people can dare. What I hear, this one. But what do these people think they are? We are going to smash them. We have the capacity. Now that they have affected our... Because me, I never concentrated those things myself. But now that they don't listen, we advise, we have now attracted our attention, our full attention, you see. We shall crush this treachery. This is really betrayal. and we are going to finish it. Now, the borrowing. I'm glad the minister explained that these newspapers, with their radios, they create panic among you people. Debt. We actually had a very low debt level until Corona. Our debt GDP ratio before Corona was 30%. Very low. Some people pushed, and we found we had reached 40%. But I don't believe in borrowing. My view is that I don't believe in this borrowing. I believe in cutting our cloth according to our coat according to our cloth. And that's what we should be doing. Now finally, the talk of external shocks. External shocks. Which one is now? That there was a war in Ukraine, and that you are importing wheat from Ukraine and Russia, and now you are going to die. Hey, but why don't you eat muhogo? Remember I said, why don't you eat muhogo? Why do you eat wheat in the first place? No, I don't eat wheat. I don't eat rice. I have my food. For the last 8 years, I have my food. The only time I ate rice was when I was in Tanzania, fighting a meal. So the external shocks, which one is now? Now the only one we have is petroleum. That one we are still importing from outside. Very soon we shall have our own petroleum. So therefore, let's concentrate on our strength and stop all this diversion. With these few words, I congratulate the Minister of Finance who has done it now very well. I have nothing useful to add. And I thank the Speaker for presiding over the meeting and all of you for coming. Thank you very much.